AutoChart Live's vegetation layer adds new functionality to the custom contours you create using your Humminbird Helix or Solix. The vegetation layer is an overlay that is placed on top of depth contours, whether you created those contours with AutoChart Live or they simply came from a Humminbird LakeMaster card. Data for the vegetation layer is collected at the same time as depth data that is used to draw contours. Start the process of creating the vegetation layer by turning on Recording within AutoChart Live. From the chart view, press the menu key once to access the Chart View's Express menu. Use the up and down arrow keys to select AutoChart Live, and then use the right arrow key to enter the AutoChart Live submenu. Find the Record option at the top of the AutoChart Live submenu and toggle Record to On using the left and right arrow keys. With sonar data being recorded and processed, toggle your bottom layer to Visible and set bottom type to Vegetation. Now, areas of weed growth will be overlaid on top of your depth contours in your chart view. You'll find it useful to fine-tune the displayed areas of weed growth under Vegetation Options. From the AutoChart Live submenu, use the up and down arrow keys to select Vegetation Options and enter this submenu with the right arrow key. One key adjustment to make from the Vegetation Options submenu is to adjust the lower threshold for displaying weed growth. You'll find this under Min or Minimum Vegetation. Fine-tuning minimum vegetation will cut back on the display of areas with sparse weed growth, and instead, focus on areas where weed growth is consistent or dense. Select Min Vegetation from the Vegetation Options submenu, and use the left and right arrow keys to adjust the slider until the displayed weedy areas match with those regions that do have consistent, rather than sparse, weed growth. The AutoChart Live vegetation layer is both a graphical and a functional display of weed growth for your contour map, and represents another powerful tool from Humminbird to help us find and catch more fish.